All right. Woo! I'm live. Grateful day. Welcome to the 33rd episode of the Faith Forward Fearlessly podcast with your host, Jenée Hudson, the Uplifter. I empower former and transitioning professionals / entrepreneurs navigating the complex balances of life, commitments, and growth, guiding them to conquer overwhelm with unwavering integrity, authenticity, and perseverance, all anchored in faith. All right, let's get to the shirt of the Friday. So today, let me lift up carefully. Y'all know what I've been through this week. So today, as you can see, I have on my cake t-shirt for one of my 3 businesses. All right. You don't hear much about the cake t-shirt, but it pretty much says, and those are my actual cakes and stuff in the middle. But I actually make homemade lemon, chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla pound cakes, you guys, and I ship nationally, so you can certainly get an order on. But it's RoseMary's Heavenly Pound Cakes made by Jenée, because that's me. All right, so today's episode is called Faith as an Entrepreneur Extraordinaire and the Sweeter Things in Life. Since we're talking about cake, So we're going to explore how faith fuels the entrepreneurial journey with a sweet twist featuring the story of RoseMary's Heavenly Pound Cakes made by Jenée. All right, so let's get started. This episode is about savoring the process, all right, embracing faith, and of course, including the sweeter things in life. So here are 5 main gifts for today's episode. Gift number 1. I am now going to introduce you to RoseMary's Heavenly Pound Cakes made by Jenée. First, let me just tell you a little about the story itself and how it began. So our story began in 2010 in the humble basement of my Aunt Rosemary's step in Detroit, Michigan. And it was there that Aunt Rose, with her warm heart and culinary expertise, taught me and other family members who wanted to know anyways, the art of her famous homemade lemon pound cake, you guys. And, Aunt Rose's heavenly homegoing, I believe in 2016, it's been a while, you guys, was a profound loss, but her legacy lived on. A couple years later, while I was working in the corporate world personally, I simply had a gesture that literally of just sharing RoseMary's, lemon pound cake, my Aunt Rosemary. And it sparked an interest of something extraordinary with a coworker. So the cakes, just unforgettable flavors led requests. And before I knew it, it was a business, you guys. So I was inspired to turn this cherished family recipe into a small business, just lovingly named RoseMary's Heavenly Pound Cakes made by Jenée. The name itself is also very special and sits well in my heart, and very deep in my heart, because RoseMary's was derived from the fact that Aunt Rose was often assigned during her catering career by other family members and things, but she was assisted with them, and mainly for her famous lemon pound cake. She made all kinds of things, and she was a caterer. She made food and things, but that also just had very close attention and assistance from my actual mother, who is Mary Rutherford Howard. So you get the RoseMarys and Mary. Okay, so that's how they kind of came together. So hence why I have a capital R for the Rose and a capital M for the Marys part, because my mother, such a blessing as well. She used to always help Aunt Rose with her caterings and things like that. So that's kind of how that name itself came about, even though it was RoseMary and then Mary. All right. So also the heavenly part within my actual business. So it's RoseMary's Heavenly Pound Cakes made by Jenée, right? So the heavenly part, that pretty much derived because there's this young girl who tasted my pound cakes. And she pretty much told her mom, wow, her cakes taste heavenly. So of course that was phenomenal. You know, kids are very honest, right? So I ran with that, like, oh, heavenly's got to be in there. Got to do it, right? So that's how that kind of came about. So as my business grew, for the most part, so did my flavor offerings for the cakes. From the original lemon pound cake, we've expanded to include the rich and chocolatey goodness of our chocolate pound cake. And we perfected the guidance, that was perfected by the guidance of my grandmother, who unfortunately passed away now. And I believe it was only like 3 days after I actually launched nationally, because I had been baking them over like 6 years. Probably more than that, but she passed a few days after that. I believe I launched like January 8th and she passed on January 11th after she helped me perfect the chocolate one. So that's very sentimental for me. I am just so appreciative that she was able to assist, because it was her sister who even gave me the recipe for the lemon one to even start the business, you know? So it was actually perfected by my grandmother, therefore the chocolate one, and her name was Antrice Step Rutherford. And of course, our unique vanilla pound cake, I actually perfected with a blend of vanilla and buttery flavors, crafted to my own personal touch. All right. So each cake is a tribute to the love and the faith that has pretty much built this business all together. And it's a symbol of the sweeter things in life that faith, family, and perseverance can even create for you and your businesses. And then there was a strawberry one that my actual mom, Mary Rutherford Howard, helped me to perfect. And so that's named after her. So everybody has a little piece of this in there, from myself to my Aunt Rose to my grandmother Antrice and my mother Mary. All right. So it just helps with just a symbol of the sweeter things in life all together for me and for those who know the taste. And there's a few of you on here that I know you know the taste. So thank you for being a customer and things like that. So this just really makes me think of turning a cherished family recipe into a flourishing business. And that brings a little taste of heaven to every customer. So grateful. All right. So gift number 2, faith as a foundation of entrepreneurship. All right. So as RoseMary's Heavenly Pound Cakes made by Jenée grew, I prioritized maintaining like the same level of quality that made my cakes special. All right. So I endured the expansion. I didn't compromise like my commitment to things and to using only the finest ingredients, you guys. That's why they are an amazing price, but well worth it. As again, I know there's a couple people in here who have tasted my cake, so I appreciate you that's on here right now. And if you haven't, you should definitely do so. So I actually, again, shipped nationally across all of the states. I'm very happy to say and blessed to say. But, you know, this dedication to quality has earned me just like a loyal customer base, big time. So I'm very grateful for that. Just with people returning for consistent taste and the experience that they love. So again, you can do these things with whether you have a product or a service, getting people to come back because of the quality of it all. And again, your integrity of it all throughout your journey in your business is just very, very key. All right. Also, the key takeaway for businesses is to never sacrifice quality for quantity. All right. Very important. As customers, they will notice, know that. And just appreciate, in this case, the taste like my customers do and the care that I put into my products as well as my services, as you know, me be the uplifter for my other business and doing speaking, right? So gift number 3 is the sweetness of persistence. All right. Again, within your journey and on your business. So simply building a successful business is very similar to baking the perfect pound cake. Now, just like it's not easy building a business of any sort, well, baking a cake is not easy either, you guys. I know people are like, oh, it's as easy as baking a cake. Negative. Baking homemade pound cakes like I do is not easy, let me tell you, because you have to put the butter out for so many hours and the eggs, and they can't be too melted for the most part, because that'll make a cake fall. It's a lot to it. So baking a cake is not easy. So if anybody tell you that, unless they're simply just going right from the box and putting some eggs and some milk in it really quick and throw it in an oven, it's not easy at all. And it tastes inside the quality when you taste the cake. All right. So just as RoseMary's pound cakes made by Jenée didn't become a beloved brand overnight, I had to be persistent. And that's what you need to do just in life and on your journey and in your business. Being persistent is so very key with everything that you do, right? So it didn't happen overnight, obviously. The entrepreneurial journey of this business it was filled with challenges, let me tell you, that just requires time and perseverance. And as the founder of this actual business, I overcame obstacles by perfecting recipes and scaling just nationwide deliveries that I do now, while driven by my passion and by my faith. All right. So thank you. I see that you're getting value. I appreciate you. So just so you know, for most entrepreneurs, persistence is very essential, right? And when faced with setbacks, it's crucial, very crucial, to just keep going and just refining your actual approach and trusting that your efforts will eventually pay off for the most part. All right. So we're going to get into the next gift, which is gift number 4. And that is balancing quality and expansion. Who does not want to expand within their journeys and their life and their businesses, right? I sure do. And, as RoseMary's Heavenly Pound Cakes made by Jenée expanded, maintaining some type of like that same level of quality became my main priority. I needed to make sure that they were always good and tasty and tasted the same for the most part, which is delicious. All right. I knew that growing the business didn't mean compromising on what, was made, how I made the cake special, but in the first place, but it just came to me to just make sure that it's always unique and authentic and tasted amazing, which is what I always try and do, right? So just so you know, the website highlights my commitment to using only the finest ingredients. It has all the ingredients that are in each cake, by the way, that you get, to taste. and ensuring that every cake is made with the same care and attention to detail. Very important. Whether it's sold in a restaurant like it has been before the pandemic, or for a local customer or someone across the United States. Very important to keep that quality going in all of your business, just thoughts, again, product and or service. All right. So this dedication to quality has really earned this business a loyal customer base, which is very key and mentioned earlier, with people coming back time and time again. The consistent taste and experience, they just love it. And I'm so grateful that they do, because they keep selling and people get to have that great experience, right? So it's a reminder to all of us in business on your journeys in life to never sacrifice that quality for quantity. Again, I say that again because it's very, very lucrative for you to understand when I say that. Gift number 5, and I believe this is the last gift, but exploring the menu. A taste of heaven, you guys. So let's not forget the main attraction here that these heavenly pound cakes provide, and that is a taste of heaven. So we offer a delightful menu of flavors that cater to every appetite. And here's a visual taste that, of what's offered. I'm going to show you the lemon 2 sizes of cake. That's actually the favorite of most, and that's the first one that I started with. But there's other flavors, like I said. So we're going to start with the RoseMary's lemony surprise pound cake. Okay. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is the large. So let me see if I can kind of tilt it. It might kind of move. But, don't that look good? Yes. This is the large, all right? And that's the lemon. And then the small is this. It's almost like half of the large. But this is also our lemon pound cake. Love it, love it. You guys, so delish. I'm trying to tell you. So those are the 2 sizes. I also make slices because lots of people like parties. They don't want to have to try to cut it when they're at a birthday party and things like that. But this is one of my samples and slices. Let me see if you can see that. The light is just taking on that lemon there. But yes, yes, yes. And they also, again, they come in many different, what are the flavors that I make and things like that. People get them in these type of slices. They're all thick and yummy. So people get those also for different events because they ain't got to cut the cake, and all they got to do is just hand them out, and everybody loves them. Like they're never wasted. Not a piece goes uneaten, let me tell you. So with the lemony surprise pound cake, a tangy lemony twist with the perfect balance of sweet and a smooth taste of warm butter, you guys. That is sure to be a favorite for everyone that tries it. Let me tell you, so good. And then there's Jenée's Vanilla-licious. All right. A timeless favorite, you all. And it's rich in flavor and perfection for any occasion. Like you could drink it with your coffee in the morning, tea, water, milk, whatever works for you, right? And then the subtle sweetness of the vanilla pairs perfectly with its rich, buttery taste as well, just making it a dessert that is also to be a hit for everyone. So delish, you guys. I'm telling you, I ain't tooting my own horn. I'm trying to tell you it's good. And then there's Mary's strawberry sweetness slash tart tartlicious. I came up with some words, you guys, for these names, but that particular pound cake and flavor is sweet and fruity with a full of flavor effect. All right, it's ideal for strawberry lovers. This dessert is made with the moist and tender pound cake base that is highlighted with the delicious strawberry taste. I'm making y'all hungry, aren't I? And then last but not least, Antreese's chocolatey goodness pound cake, y'all. I'm not even a chocolate person. Let me tell you, lemon's actually my favorite. Then the strawberry, then the vanilla, then the chocolate. I'm not a chocolatey person, but it is good, especially when I sprinkle over me some nuts on it with some whipped cream. Y'all, better than brownies. So good. But the Antreese's chocolatey goodness pound cake, it's just a warm and wonderful just experience in your mouth, you guys. And it's rich and a chocolate lover's dream come true. Telling you. The cake is made with a moist and tender pound cake base that is flavored with a just magnificent quality of melted milk chocolate. Again, everything's homemade. So this cake is the ultimate indulgence and is a sure, it out of this world as well, and it's sure to satisfy even the most intense chocolate cravings that you might have. All right. So these cakes are made with love and care, using premium ingredients to ensure that every bite is a taste of heaven. So excited. Can't wait for you guys to order and things like that. But whether you're ordering for a special occasion or just treating yourself to have it on your, countertop as just a go-to dessert, but let me tell you, it is addicting. And it's don't even taste that sweet. Like my dad has tasted all flavors and he lives in South Carolina. And so I've mailed him all flavors and amazing. He's like, oh my God, it's not even that sweet tasting, but it's so addicting. Like I had to keep going back to get a piece every time I pass the counter. Such a great problem to have, y'all. So let me tell you, RoseMary's Heavenly Pound Cakes made by Jenée promises a delightful, tasty experience every time. It doesn't matter what flavor that you actually get. All right. Oh, someone gave me a little tip. Of course. Oh, this is going on live. All my stuff saved, by the way. So thank you for that tip. But for more information, you can surely contact me and place your order at please, if you kindly visit my website, and that's www.rosemary's with an S poundcakes.com. All right. Pound Cakes has an S also. So again, it's Rosemary's poundcakes.com. You can see all the delicious flavors there. I'm going to try to show you it might put a glare. I don't know if you can see that, but that's my card. And the cake site and stuff like that. Trying to show you, but here's the back of it with the flavors and stuff. Look at me trying to show this card. You could even probably scan that. Let me see if I can get it in there more. It's definitely the light. Let me see if I can I don't know if I can turn off the light, but, oh nope, I can't at the moment. So, but anyways, you know how to find me. Or you can simply contact me by text or calling me at 586-372-8131. Again, 586-372-8131. And I can walk you through the experience of just simply ordering online, the shipping and handlings all attached to it. And you could just do everything at one time and have your yummy pound cake. So, lastly, I like to give a challenge in everything that I do. So this week, like how my cake business was perfected, all right, take a moment to reflect on how you can infuse just your faith into your entrepreneurial journey, whatever that may be, all right? It could be the way that you approach challenges, because, I told you I had some challenges even with my pound cake business, right? It could be the way that you contact certain customers. Just be very consistent with that, very key. Or even and how you just sweeten your day. However you choose to do that, do that. All right. Very helpful for you guys as well as it was for me. So additionally, think about the sweetness, all right, in your life and in your business. How wonderful is that, right? So share them with me. I want to hear about these things on social media, just using hashtag Faith Forward Fearlessly. All right, please do that. Before I end my podcast, I want to once again promote my ebook titled 6 Steps to Overcome Fear and Walk by Faith as an Entrepreneur, you guys. Again, you can get that right in my bio, the link. And thank you for those who already purchased it, because I see a couple of you on here who have. I appreciate you. I hope it helps you tremendously. I know it's helped me. And this could help you with any business. Like I said, like the cake business I'm talking about, my speaking business, or me simply being an uplifter and helping other entrepreneurs. So helpful, right? I want to hear about what you like about it, though. Please do. Or you can get it on Amazon Kindle books as well. So, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. And as always, thank you for tuning into this episode of the Faith Forward Fearlessly podcast with Jenée, the Uplifter, me, of course. Don't forget to always follow for ongoing, just inspiring content that I like to bring you and things like that. And remember, whether you're baking a cake or building a business of your own or going through the motions of just living life with your journey, all right? Simply listen to Jenée Speaks as well would be helpful, but it's your faith that will literally turn an ordinary experience into an extraordinary experience, all right? And it could be a taste of the lifetime. You guys, a taste of a lifetime. I am so grateful that you guys shared this time with me, experienced my yummy pound cakes. Let me show again. For my third business, the homemade pound cakes that, again, you can't order. This is the large. The lemon, homemade, y'all. It still smells very good. And let me show once again the small one. Again, this is my third business, y'all. So yummy. If you missed it, check out all that I talked about with these yummy pound cakes and my business as an entrepreneur, my third business. And here's the package again. That they come individual as well. So good, you guys. All right. So remember, again, like I said, whether you're baking, building a business, or simply listening to Jenée Speaks for that particular business, it's your faith that will actually turn that everything into extraordinary. So just keep going and keep pressing forward. I'm always about faith and perseverance and integrity. Huge about that, right? Stay true to your values. Savor the process. Did y'all like that? Savor, because we talking about my cake business. But savor the process and never forget to enjoy the sweeter things in life. Until next time, have a blessed day and a prosperous year on purpose. I'm Jenée. Hope to see that you taste my pound cakes. Bye.